So President-elect John Dramani Mahama is doing something that no sitting president has ever done before in the history of Ghana. Now listen, after the December 7th election, you said John Dramani Mahama, he's been very circumspect. He's very careful, and then he has also told Ghana, say, Akunya we the man on his good. He wants to make it one of the best times in his life, in a way. So, ye Jumana or Shegana for entrusting and voting him and giving him a second chance. But then that's sorry, Mahama, Ghana. Mahama Ghana, yes, if you are Brucha could do holidays, they be Mahama have already started doing the work. Akufo-Addo, Bawumia failed to do. Why am I saying that? Obeka, for the past 4 years, these West African countries, most of the West African countries have been rocked with coup d'etat attempts. I'm talking about the Niger, Mali, Burkina Faso, and a host of others. Now, in all of these countries, coup d'etat is here. I am paying ECOWAS, which happens to be the economic of West African states. This particular states usually okay, coup d'etat is here. Young force one coup d'etat, they should release or send the country back to civilian rule, which means votes leader. But then these military rulers refuse, and because of that, many countries like Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Coup have all left the ECOWAS. I mean, ECOWAS, many countries have left in. Now, Mahama, John Dramani Mahama have been very vocal. Say, acquire the former chair of ECOWAS, Akufo-Addo, of Faswa on this country see a coup d'etat, EDC Nino, and I call for audio Mofasono, the ninja home. Titri any Yankasa country away above one higher Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore a lady. To make I say all these were Ibrahim Traore, even though Burkina Faso were on so much good terms with them after the military coup d'etat. Ibrahim Traore and then Akufo-Addo, they are not really aligned as so many Asia to the extent Akufo-Addo call where the United States of America the Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and say Burkina Faso for Russia for military training at Ghana's border, and that alone deteriorated, and now Yonkofo that Burkina Faso ne Ghana term essay cry. But John Dramani Mahama they be blame say bibia say and I say odo any Yonkofo Ghana ne Burkina Faso any these countries are or my coup d'etat no asaya yem blame Akufo-Addo kwa Akufo-Addo na osuru se coup d'etat na ekoso no man hodo no na osuru se bi so beto no enu nti de esia na why no chinchine say on agree, but then the people are muti o man no dodo na eni age ho. Immediately Mahama won the December 7th Mahama has taken a different approach from receiving message from Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore in the team. Oma Bagana be congratulate John Dramani Mahama, and even to take it a step further, John Dramani Mahama that sorry John Dramani Mahama in the almost most of these West African countries pictures and who on their screens John Dramani Mahama, he's moving from state to state to state to state. Most of these West African states can see whether you've done coup d'etat, whether you've done more civilian rule, whether you lead a transfer channel. I am here to embrace peace. I want peace. I want unity. Now, before I bet trust John Dramani Mahama didn't send me to but then I like this opinion piece. Will be a Troye modernghana.com. I say President Mahama's decision to go around and touch base with our near neighbors is a refreshing development. And as you can see, this was just posted some few hours ago. And I said this is what the reset is all about. Mansa Musa right. So John Dramani Mahama is even being lauded by his ardent critics. But John Dramani Mahama explains, the reason why he is going on this rampage is because of some few things. He posted this in December 24th. Or say, I just wrapped up an incredible visit with presidents of Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, and Gabon as part of my commitment to fostering strong relationship with our geographical neighbors and friends in West Africa and on the continent. Osanso Tuasa say, my discussions with the various leaders reaffirmed our shared values and aspirations for progress across the continent. Our conversations touched on exploring opportunities for collaborations in trade, security, security, sustainable development, ensuring that our partnership benefits not only our nations but the peace we serve. It will continue to work both within and outside our sub-region towards a brighter, more prosperous future to our youth and the vulnerable. So this is what John Dramani Mahama posted, giving Ghanaians a glimpse why he is going a step further, okay, to touch base with this particular neighbors of ours. Akufo-Addo once in his presidency, I said, he casted them. So, okay, you guys are the lone wolves. And it's like they were the outcasts. But John Dramani Mahama Eka said, once you're a leader of a country, it is not you that matters. It is the people. Because you lead 30 million people. Ghana, we can't have a grudge with you. If you lead those people, we need to be friends with you. So that both of us can have what peace. Now, in other news too, John Dramani Mahama had a meeting with some stakeholders and even Alan Kudji Chairman. You question how it goes.
On behalf of the diplomatic corps in Ghana, it is my great honor and privilege to extend our sincere congratulations to Your Excellency on your election as President of the Republic. We, as representatives of our respective countries, look forward to working closely with Your Excellency and your government to further strengthen the bonds of cooperation, friendship, and mutual understanding that exist between Ghana and the international community.
I just want to say thank you for your friendship with Ghana. Our countries have long-standing historic relationships in terms of our diplomatic relations, technical cooperation, trading relations, and so many others. And so I wish to assure you that Ghana remains a true friend to all of you. There are few outstanding issues arising from the election. As you are aware, 9 constituencies are in dispute, and we think that the Electoral Commission should act in a principled manner. You cannot change the rules when it suits you and apply different rules when different circumstances exist. We also are concerned that till now the presidential election results have not been gazetted. It's taking too much time. Even though the declaration was made, until it's gazetted, it doesn't become official and legal. And so we expect that the Electoral Commission should take action to gazette the results as quickly as possible.
Our country has been seriously divided for many years because of partisanship. And unfortunately, this is robbing all of us of the benefits of our democratic credentials, which we've nurtured over so many years. And I think this ought to change.
You've properly analyzed the challenge of our democracy, and that is that we cannot harness all the human resource we have to be able to move the country in the direction that we want to go. At any one time, the party that wins and its supporters and functionaries are rowing in one direction, and another part of the country is wishing that that party fails so that they can have the opportunity at the next election to be able to come into government, and to create a situation where all of us, or the majority of us, are rowing in the same direction. Then it means that the canoe in which we are will just continue to be in the same place, or even if it moves forward, it will not move at an optimal speed.
I do believe that you have a big task ahead of you, and I am sure that education is a huge part of it.
We should hold a National Education Review Conference and look at what all the bottlenecks are. The interpretation was given that I wanted to abolish free SHS, and that's why I was calling for that meeting. And so we look forward to working with you on it. I think that we're going to form an organizing committee that would include people from tertiary, educational experts and others to put this whole review conference
together.